Your limp is obvious, baby.
What do you want me to do about the man from Del Monte? The man from the planning office, he says yes.
Not if he meets the protesters, he won't. We need to keep him on sight and keep him away from the locals.
Do you remember the man from Del Monte? Some posh fella in a white linen suit and a Panama hat.
Yeah, well, this fella's from Gorton. He's more high-vis than hard-hat.
Well, I could always threaten to chuck him in the cement mixer unless he says yes.
Might come to that. We need to wait and see what the planning committee decide. But if they don't grant us planning permission, I'll chuck myself in the cement mixer.
Oh, every cloud.
I'm relying on you to soften him up.
No pressure, then?
We can't afford any more setbacks. Not after what happened with Nick yesterday.
We need to get another local businessman on side.
Good luck with that.
What was it Napoleon said about this country?
Does he work in the planning department then, does he?
Yeah, little fella. Always got his hand in his jacket. No, he said England is a nation of shopkeepers.
Yeah, well, I've already tried Brian and Kathy. They're not shifting.
No, but I know a man who might.
I went back to the bistro to see Ray.
Why? After what he'd done to you?
I wanted to show him that I wasn't scared of him. I was scared of him. I had to have a bit of my dad's whiskey to calm my nerves. I was going to tell him to stuff his job, to leave me alone. But as I started walking over there, I started to think about all the rumours that I'd heard. You've got to watch yourself around Ray. I didn't know any of the details, but I knew what they were getting at. When I got there, it was dark. I couldn't really see anything. But I could see that he was on his own at the bar. He had his back to me. He was drinking and listening to music like he didn't have a care in the world. And I just lost it. I grabbed the nearest thing that I could find and I whacked him over the head with it. The next morning, when I found out it was Adam, I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, love, I'm not blaming you, not for 1 second. And I know we've been through this 100 times, but I just wish you'd have gone to the police about Ray.
I couldn't.
No, I know you didn't want to, but I would have gone with you. You know, we both would have. Faye, it was attempted rape. And if you'd have reported it as soon as it happened, the police would have sorted Ray out and you won't be in this mess now. I'm sorry, I'm not having a go, I'm not, honestly.
I'm not an idiot. I know what he did to me. But I've not told you everything. I couldn't go to the police about Ray because I'd already slept with him.
Joe Wicks has let himself go, hasn't he?
Steve, you're supposed to be helping us unpack. What are you doing? Put your bits away.
I'm in training, aren't I? That holiday's got me going again.
Yeah, I can see that. Training for what?
I'm going to be doing a marathon for raising money for Oliver.
You do know that's 26 miles, right?
I doubt you could run for 26 seconds.
Yeah, unless the chippy was about to shut.
Well, how could I fare with all this love and support, eh? Good job you weren't in Rocky's corner, the pair of you. Oh, I won't bother because you won't win. Don't go running up them steps. You put your back out. I mean, I'm trying to do something good in the name of my son here.
I know you are, darling, and that is lovely. It's just, we're worried about you, that's all.
Why don't you do that Three Peaks thing? One of our teachers did that.
I suppose it is a bit more realistic. I worked myself up to a marathon, couldn't I? Right, well, I better get cracking. So I'll see you later.
Right, well, take care.
Oh, come on in, Roy. Honey, it's Roy.
I see you're a man who doesn't wait for the epiphany.
I'm sorry?
Your Christmas decorations.
Yeah, well, I told him it's too early.
Well, once this New Year's over, isn't it?
Well, January the 5th is traditionally seen as the last day of the Christmas festivities.
Oh, right. So, did you want something, or was this just like a social call?
I wondered, have you written your letter of objection yet?
What, the letter, yeah? Well, for the development, yeah, I sent it off ages ago.
I couldn't trouble you for a copy. I'm collating them all, you see. It's important that we all seem to be addressing our own specific issues. If we are to be taken seriously, this needs to be as valid and as comprehensive as possible.
Yeah, but I haven't got a copy. Royce, like I said, I sent it off ages ago.
Would you mind taking a look at this template and penning another one? Dreadful phrase, I know, but it's imperative that we're all seen to be singing from the same hymn sheet.
Oh, well, come on now, Roy. Who's got time to sing from a hymn sheet?
I can type it up if you want, Dad.
No, it's okay, honey. Look, I'm more than happy with what I sent. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to give Usher a hand with the decky, so please.
I'll see myself out.
Yes. Thank you.
You haven't written that letter at all, have you?
He invited me up to his suite to take some wines for the new wine list. Craig told me not to trust him, but I didn't want to hear it. He opened the door in his dressing gown. Told me he was just about to get in the bath. I thought, this is a bit weird. But he said he only invited me up there because he didn't want the other staff giving me a hard time about choosing a new wine list with the boss. So I stayed. He said he was driving so he couldn't have a drink. I'd have to be the one doing the wine tasting. So I had a couple of glasses. I don't even know how it happened. But I know that I didn't say no. I didn't think that I could. Not if I wanted him to take me seriously. And after everything that he'd done for me.
I'm gonna kill him. Never mind the police, I'll sort him out myself.
Just calm down.
Calm down, I'll rip his head off.
Why don't you go and put the kettle on, Gary?
Oh, yeah, Maria, let's have tea at a time like this, shall we?
Go on, Faye.
I don't really know what else to say. I just thought that that's what happens in a job like that. You go to hotels, drink fancy wine, and then...
No, you planned the whole thing. You know that, don't you? He used you.
Yeah, but I went along with it, didn't I? That's why I couldn't go to the police. I encouraged him. I let him know that I was up for it.
No, you mustn't say that. You shouldn't even think that, Faye.
But it's true. You didn't force me to sleep with him. I told you, I encouraged him. This is all my fault.
You're pretending to go along with the protest. You were literally banging a drum for it, and you don't even support it, do you?
Did I say that? No.
Well, dear, whose side are you really on, Dad?
Honey, could you put Frosty down, please? Because we've had that for years. Put it down. Put it down.
I asked you a question. Whose side are you on?
Got a lot to think about.
Well, what about your friends? What about your neighbours? Why don't you think about them? They're the ones that are losing their houses.
Because it's business, OK? It's just business, and everyone's going to be compensated.
Oh, listen to yourself. This isn't you speaking. This is them.
Well, the last thing I want to do is fall out with people.
Yeah, in case they stop coming into the shop.
Yeah, well, that's got something to do with it, yeah. Because I've got to earn a living. And if a new development brings more trade, I'll be off my rocker not to at least consider it, right? What are you doing?
Take him down yourself.
Grow up.
Judas. Where's your 30 pieces of silver?
Spend it on your Christmas presents.
Oh, look who it is. Donald Trump.
Bit harsh. My hair's not that bad, is it? Teenagers, eh? Listen, what are you doing for lunch?
Sick of these masks. You glad to be out, though?
Yeah, thanks, Dad. Can we go to the zoo tomorrow?
Ha! At least you can laugh about it.
See you back then.
Hey, don't. He's been through a lot.
What of, Jack Daniels?
No, he's not been drinking recently.
Can he speak for himself? Does he need you working him from behind? Simon's been struggling. OK, you can't just go off and leave your kid on his own like that. What were you thinking?
I was thinking that I might not be here much longer, Carla. I've been in hospital because I was vomiting blood. They gave me surgery to stop the bleeding. And now it looks like my liver's packing in. But apart from that, I'm fine. So how was your Christmas?
I'm sorry.
What are you apologising for?
I don't know. Everything. Adam, the police. It's my fault that they think it was Gary.
Don't worry about it. Police have got nothing on me. Adam's okay.
But what if he isn't? What if I've given him a brain injury and he just drops dead one day?
He's fine. They won't let him out of hospital otherwise.
I hit him really hard. I can't stop thinking about it. The sound. I could have killed him.
You know, none of this would have happened if you'd have took her to the police as soon as Ray did what he did.
This again. She didn't want the police involved.
No, you didn't want the police involved, more like. You just wanted to go and knock 7 bells out of Ray, didn't you, and leave the police out of it?
And what's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
You know as well as I do that she didn't want to call the police. I couldn't force her.
You could have persuaded her.
It was her choice.
She's your little sister, Gary. See? This is what I've done. I nearly killed someone. The police think Gary did it, and now you two have split up. I've ruined everything.
You haven't ruined anything, Faye, believe me. You've got nothing at all to do with why me and him split up.
Yeah, she's right. And they're only looking at me because Sarah and Adam are trying to pin it on me. But what let them?
Neither am I.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get dressed, and then I'm going to the police station to tell them that I did it.
I can't stand hearing what you ruin the rest of your life.
And I can't let you take the blame for me.
Fair, you're 18. You're gonna throw it all away over one mistake.
He's right, Faye. You know, Adam's okay. There's no lasting damage, is there? Just... don't do this to yourself, love. There's no need.
And yeah, you know what? You might feel better for getting it off your chest. Yeah, the police might come and arrest Ray, but you know what? It doesn't change what you did to Adam, does it? They'll arrest you as well, I'm telling you.
I know. But if I tell them about Ray...
What, you think they're just going to come and give you a slap on the wrist because you got the wrong guy? It don't work like that. You'll get a bit of sympathy, a cup of tea, but they'll still do you for GBH. ABH if you're lucky. And I'm pretty sure you'll do time because you're old enough now. And you know what, Marie's right. I wish I'd taken you to the police. I should have made you change your mind. I should have been a better brother, and I'm sorry. All right? I can't change what happened to you, but I can stop you making the biggest mistake of your life.
I've already made it.
No. What you did to Adam, I can still fix, all right? You go to the police, I can't help you. Right?
Listen to him, Faye.
What did you hit him with?
Why do you want to know that?
Because there can't be any CCTV because we'd know about it by now. There's no witnesses because there's no one else there. So the weapon's the only thing they can get you on.
I hit him with a hospitality award. I found it on the bar.
Please tell me you've thrown it in the canal or something.
It's under my bed.
He'll sort this. You'll be okay.
I think this will be more comfortable for you.
What are you doing here?
I told Tom he could use the facilities here. I couldn't have him using one of them portaloos.
No, it's a bit like staring into the abyss, isn't it? Nice to see you, Tom. Actually, we were just discussing the benefits of this development on the community. Tom, this is Dev Allahan, a very successful local businessman. Tom's with the planning department. I'm sure he'd be very interested in hearing your views on the development.
I shouldn't really be here.
No, of course not.
So, Tom, you're with the planning department, yeah?
Yes, I am.
Good. I do hope you're going to give this project the old thumbs up.
I can't really comment, not while it's under consideration.
No, of course not. So consider this. This area is crying out for change. And Ray Crosby is the best thing that's happened to it in years. And this man is a pioneer.
Right. Thanks for letting me get stuff.
Yeah, rather you than me. I can't go anywhere near a room without wearing mask and goggles. Don't know what you're gonna find. Stick them in there.
Right, yeah, nice one. Good to see you doing a bit, by the way.
Yeah, well, I told Sally that I'd make an effort, didn't I? Listen, I'm not happy about Faye staying at yours. You've got a lot going on, and I don't want to get involved with the police.
She won't be.
I believe there was a bit of a kick-off at the fireworks the other night. Some kid saying you did something to her dad.
Kelly, yeah.
Yeah, well, did you? Do something to her dad?
Yeah, I bumped him off. What do you think? He's scarpered, all right? I feel sorry for her, actually. Like, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a killer.
The police think it was you that attacked Adam, though, don't they?
Yeah, well, give the dog a bad name.
Swear on your life?
I swear to you, the police have got it in for me, that's it. That's for Faye. Well, she's not been herself lately, so I'm just trying to help out a bit.
All right, fair enough.
Right, I've got to go.
Oh, hang on. I've got one more top to put in a bag.
It's fine.
But this is her favourite one. I'll get it nice and ironed.
It's going in a rucksack.
Just sit down.
Are you sure you shouldn't still be in hospital?
They discharged me. I'm on more pills than the Happy Mondays were, mind you.
You look terrible.
Thanks.
There is no definite article. It's not the Happy Mondays, it's just Happy Mondays. I'll make you some lunch.
No, I'm not hungry.
It's all right, you go, I'll make it.
No. You don't live here anymore, do you remember?
It's all right, just go.
I don't need either of you.
I do have to pick Bertie up.
Is anybody listening to me? Hello?
I'll call you later.
But this is serious.
I always knew you were going to catch up with me one day.
Why haven't you told me? How could you keep this from me?
Look, no offence. No, actually, I do mean this to be offensive. We're not a thing anymore. You saw to that. So my health problems are not your concern, and I don't want you here. So you can go. Okay?
Go meet your Sonny.
Right, I've got it. Yeah.
I just wondered if you'd sent in your letters of objection for the local development.
Johnny was dealing with that, but I think so, yeah.
You wouldn't have a copy of it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, could you let me know?
That was Ty. Apparently, Dev's selling us out.
What are you talking about?
He's sitting in the bistro with Ray and our Debbie telling some bloke in a suit how Ray's the best thing that's happened round here for years.
The snake.
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. See, I spoke with Dev this morning, and I have suspicions about his commitment to the cause. He was very evasive when I mentioned the letters of objection.
Yeah, well, Ray's got too many.
He's going to be sorry he ever switched sides.
I've got to get back to the office.
Look, I don't want to keep you. So this will be the last thing I say, okay? Now, this area needs this. Now, I know it, you know it, everybody knows this. I think what I'm trying to say is...
Is that you support the development. I think you made that pretty clear, Mr. Allahan.
Yes.
But there's been some hostility in the area, though.
Please, I've got 2 words for those people, okay? NIMBYs and naysayers.
People are so afraid of change.
But bitter, more like, because they're not going to benefit from it financially.
Well, everyone is going to benefit. That's the point of the development. I mean, take a look at the city. There's that many projects under construction. The skyline's like a festival of cranes. It'd just be nice to see this area have some of that regeneration.
Yes, I'm going to drink to that.
So you're doing this out of the goodness of your own heart?
I'm a businessman, of course I am. But I'm also a local lad. I grew up a stone's throw away. And if I can play some part in bringing prosperity back to this community, well, then I'll be a very happy man.
Look, this development's going to bring more housing, more trade, more jobs, okay? Property prices going to boom, and businesses, they will flourish. This is a win-win for everyone.
You got a sec?
Look, I'm in a bit of a rush, to be honest.
I can tell. You okay?
I'm fine, yeah?
Apparently, Kelly was shouting off last night about what you did to her dad.
New Year's Eve, wasn't it? You know what kids are like. Probably too much cider or nitrous oxide or whatever they're into these days.
What's in the bag?
Just clothes.
Can I have a look?
Why?
Well, I saw you coming out of Tim shoving something into it. And I heard you on the phone saying that you got it.
Look, Craig, I'm flattered that you're paying me so much attention. I am, but you're not really my type.
See, I think you're acting really shifty.
Don't give you the right to search me, does it?
Actually, it does. See, I've got reasonable grounds, because I suspect that you're carrying stolen goods. But if I'm wrong, and you've not, then what's the problem?
Why are you being like this? What, are you taking it out on me because Faye finished with you?
Look, are you going to open the bag or what?
Look, I'm asking you to walk away from this, all right?
Right. Well, now I'm really interested. Do I need to call for backup? Gary, open the bag. This is from the bistro. It was reported missing after the attack on Adam. Is there something you want to tell me?
Nope.
Gary Windass, I'm arresting you on suspicion of theft. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
So you're up for it then, this old three-piece challenge?
Yeah, bring it on, Oliver's Army.
Oh, mate, I don't know what to say.
Listen, I'd do anything for you.
That's a Meatloaf song, you did.
No, that's I'd do anything for love brackets, but I won't do that.
Oh. What do you think it was he wouldn't, you know, do?
Well, it's in the song, isn't it? It's the line before the chorus. He won't lie to her. He won't forget the way she feels. He won't stop dreaming about her. All sorts of things.
I thought it was something dirty.
I think we might be going down a rabbit hole here, mate.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, listen, I've been thinking about all these training things, and there's one that is 12 weeks, 6 days a week. Swimming, yeah, cycling, hiking, all the...
12 weeks? That's nearly 3 months.
Well, we've got to get fit, haven't we?
Well, I thought it might be a laugh, you know. I thought it'd be like one of them blokes that go Ben Nevis in a daft costume.
That is a brilliant idea. I know just the fella. Get some rounds in. I shall be back in a min.
Well, I shouldn't have said anything. I've made things worse.
No, you haven't.
They've got the weapon.
Gary will sort it.
How? Let me go to the police. Move, please.
He doesn't want you getting involved.
I already am involved. I was the one who attacked Adam, and now Gary's going to go down for it.
Now, get out of it, Faye. He will. He's been in situations before that... He's good at thinking on his feet, right? And you did the right thing in telling us the truth, but if you go mouthing off now to the police, you will make everything worse. You both end up in trouble then. Right? He's your big brother. He just wants to look out for you. Just let him deal with it all, OK?
What if he can't?
He will. Find a way. Just got to trust him.
You ought to tell Simon. Peter, your son, you know, that lives with you.
I'll tell him before I leave.
Leave where?
Yeah, I'm just going away with your dad for a couple of days to Scotland.
Oh, yeah, because now's the perfect time to go on holiday.
Carla, I need a bit of space. Do you understand that?
From me. When are you going?
Tonight. An alcoholic, you know, woman with a history of mental health problems. No surprise we keep ending up here, eh?
Peter, I want to move back in.
You're a glutton for punishment, I'll say that for you.
No, I'm not. I want to help you.
I'm not putting you through it. Not this time, no.
I don't care. I love you.
Well, maybe you're the one who needs help then.
Peter, you're only going to get better if you let people look after you. Listen, I want to look after you. Let me.
You're only saying that because you feel guilty about cheating on me, yes. But it's okay. When I was in hospital, I had a lot of time to think, and I'll be honest with you. I could have done without it being Adam. That was a kick in the teeth, but I've brought all this on myself. All of it.
No, it was my fault.
You're forgiven. Okay? I give you, what's it called? Absolution. I give you absolution. I'd have made a good priest, wouldn't I? A whiskey priest, but can't have everything.
You think this is funny?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I forgive you. I'm letting you go.
I don't want to go. I want to stay here and help you get better.
What makes you think I will get better?
Of course you will.
No, there's no guarantee. I've got to wait at least 3 months, and in that time, I can't touch a drop of alcohol for them to test my liver function. Then, if it's getting worse, my only option might be a liver transplant, and there's a waiting list for that, so I've been selfish all my life, but even I'm not that selfish to put you through all that.
You sound like you're just giving up.
No, not on life. Just us.
No. I'm gonna move back in here. I am gonna help you get better. Please, Peter.
No. It's too late. Sorry.
I really need to go. I've got to submit a report by the end of the day. Now, I didn't have much to eat or drink, but...
Oh, no, please, put it away.
Yeah, it's on me. Talking of which, if ever you and your family... Well, you're welcome to stay at one of my hotels any time. Recharge your batteries after all that hard work. Give the missus a little treat.
I hope that's not a bribe.
No, no, of course not.
You'll be hearing from me soon.
Right, well, I'd best make a move as well, so thank you very much.
It's knowing when to stop.
Hey, oh, what's this? What's this? Evelyn has been marking down those chocolate muffins again, as she thought she had you queuing up around the block last week.
Well, it's not a queue, you plank. It's a boycott.
What? What are you boycotting me for?
Because I saw you cozying up to Ray.
And you heard what you said?
What are you doing here? Would you go home, please? Come on, guys, this is, like, ridiculous, right? I mean, I thought we were mates.
So did we. Can you see it? Is it still in there?
Oh, what, that dirty great big knife between your shoulders? Yeah, it's still there. I think I've got one here, too.
Calling you a backstabber.
Yes, I think I get the point. Would you go home, please?
Your daughter's with the good guys.
You can't do this to me.
A loan shark with a hospitality award. You don't get many of those. You tell me what you were doing with it, Gary.
No comment.
We've had it positively identified as the one that was stolen from the Viaduct Bistro. Tell me what you were doing with it, Gary.
No comment.
We sent the award to forensics because we found blood on it. If there's anything you need to tell us, now would be a good time. Is there anything you want to get off your chest? If the blood is proven to be Mr. Barlow's, this would indicate that it was a weapon used to assault him. And you were found in possession of it. Can you explain that? Fair enough. Maybe you'll have more to say when the forensics come back.
Yours is in the pump. Where have you been? I'm going to regret asking that, aren't I?
Well, listen, I went to a party last year. This kids thing, these adults were wearing these. Oliver got a real kick out of it, you know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, luckily he had him in the garage.
No way.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Are you having a laugh?
You said you'd do anything for me.
Brackets, but I won't do that.
This'll get the sponsor money rolling in. We might even get on Granada reports.
Oh, and that's a good thing, is it?
Yes, yes, it is. Oh, come on, mate, for me. For Oliver.
All right, fine.
We'll just go to the toilet. Together.
I'm not even going to ask.
Oh, I knew it. I told you, didn't I? I knew it was him.
Yeah, you did.
You still think it's Peter, don't you?
I don't want it to be. But what about the smell of whiskey on the breath?
I don't know, darling. Maybe Gary had a bit of a snifter beforehand. Look, they're not going to arrest him without evidence. This is good news.
I know.
All right, well, tell your face then, Barlow. Oh, my gosh, he's going to jail! Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Do you know he's going to be wearing one of those little orange jumpsuits and everything?
They don't wear orange here. That's in America.
Oh, fine. He's going to be wearing little arrows on his kecks and a ball and chain round his ankle. Sorry, I think I was still drunk from last night.
Drunk on love?
Don't flatter yourself, mate. I think it was the 2 bottles of red wine, because you know what I'm like.
I certainly do, which is why I'm going to buy 2 more bottles again tonight. So you fancy coming over again?
Well, yeah, obviously I need to check my diary.
Look, I know it's a bit awkward with Daniel and Bertie being there, but it won't be for long. I'm going to move back to Red Bank, so I'll have a place of my own again.
Oh, this day just keeps getting better and better. I'm just really glad that he's off the streets.
Listen, he's been dragged in a few times before and he's got away with it, so let's not count our chickens. Not until he's been charged.
His liver's failing. Could die. I didn't tell you that. Simon doesn't even know yet.
I'm sorry.
No, don't feel sorry for me. I'm the one that put him back on the bills, aren't I?
Well, technically speaking, Peter only started drinking alcohol again after being the victim of a mugging. So if anyone is responsible,
No, it was me. I was fed up with him. I was fed up of living like that, you know, going round in endless circles. It's just exhausting. You know what they say in meetings? Goodness knows I've been to most of his meetings with him. They say you get drunk at someone. You know, it's about anger. And I know it wasn't really his fault that he fell off the wagon this time, but I was so angry. I really wanted to hurt him, and that's why I slept with Adam. Well, I've hurt him all right, haven't I? Probably killed him.
You didn't make Peter start drinking any more than you can make him stop.
Well, I appreciate what you're trying to do. But you're wrong. Peter dies, it's down to me.
Oh, you're all red in the face.
Well, what do you expect wearing this thing? No wonder dinosaurs died out. You sure this is a good idea?
Oliver loved dinosaurs. They were his most favourite thing in the whole world. But, you know, if you don't want to do it, then...
All right, so every time I say no to something, you're going to mention Oliver's name now, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
All right, fair enough, as long as I know. Whew. We probably shouldn't have had them couple of pints. We're gonna have to knock that on the head, you know, if we're gonna get into training.
Hey, listen, new year, new us.
Yeah, well, it can't be as bad as last year.
I admire your optimism. Well, no, of course it can't.
How are you, though? I mean, really?
Terrible, mostly.
Yeah, stupid question.
No, it's not. No, I'm all right most of the time when I've got something to occupy myself with. But how are you, anyway? You know, with your dad and everything?
Well, it don't compare, does it?
Well, I mean, he's still your dad. You still lost him.
Well, I'm beginning to think that I should have gone to the funeral. It's the one box he's not going to get out of, innit? Good riddance to bad rubbish, that's what I say.
You don't really mean that.
Well, I wish I did. But like he says, he's still me dad, innit?
Listen, if you ever want to talk about it...
Yeah, well, I don't.
Well, if you do...
Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm going to tell you something now, OK? And if you tell anybody else, I'll deny it. You're my best mate in the whole world.
I'm your only mate.
No, I mean it. I'll be lost without you.
No, well, right back at you. You're my best mate and all. Not gonna try and hug me, are you?
What, in this? You know what you said about wanting to talk? The same goes for you and all. If you're struggling...
I'm gonna struggle to get up.
Promise me.
Promise.
You should call the police.
No, never talk to me again. It's bad enough as it is.
Are you going to stand outside the pub next? You are bullies. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, well, we know whose side you're on, then.
I'm not on anybody's side.
Profits before people, eh?
Listen to her. We've only lived here 5 minutes. And this has got nothing to do with profits. It's about what's best for the area. And let's face it, it's about time somebody put some money into it.
Yeah, I know a few other people feel the same. Too scared to say anything.
Bet they are.
Who? What others? Give me some names.
You have just proved my point, love. Boycotting your mate's shop just because he's got a different opinion to you.
Mates don't lie and go behind your back.
Maybe we have gone too far.
I'll tell you when I've gone too far. I'm not stopping till Ray Crosby's stopped.
Planning officer's report's just been published on the internet.
And?
He's not recommending the development.
You're joking, we've won?
Well, it is quite hopeful, yeah, but we haven't slayed the dragon yet, so we shouldn't celebrate too prematurely.
Come on! In your face, Crosby! Ah!
Indeed, yeah.
Well, so much for the man from Del Monte.
How could this have happened?
Trying to bribe the planning officer with a hotel room probably didn't help, you know, to give the missus a little treat.
It's pretty rare for the committee to rule against the recommendations of the report, right?
Not quite as rare as men who still talk about the missus, but yeah, fairly rare.
They'll be celebrating tonight, won't they? In their backstreet little boozer. We showed them, we stuck it to the man. Coming here with their jobs and their investment.
We are turfing people out of their homes.
We're paying for them to go. People have lived here all of their lives. They'll tell you that like it's some kind of achievement.
Have you finished?
We need to make sure that the committee side with us rather than the planning officer.
Yeah, and how are we going to do that?
I don't know, but we'll find a way. This is not over. These people are not going to win. I will make sure of that.
So, the forensics have come back. We've positively identified the weapon as the object that was used to assault the victim. Mr. Barlow suspected it was you, and you were caught in possession of the weapon that had his blood on it. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Gary Windass, I'm arresting you for the assault on Adam Barlow. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
If you've been affected by Faye's story, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information. Next tonight, dancing on thin ice as Torvill and Dean skate the iconic Bolero in the wilderness for the very first time.